Let's go. Howdy friends, welcome back to the Triple H Show, Holly's Hunting Habit. Yeah, here we go. I always want to do that. If you know, you know. Thanks, Dak, for spicing up the QB cadence, whatever. All right, I'm excited. I'm pumped up. It's the first day of hunting season, baby. Let's go. Going out here to the public land. I'm actually making a high IQ play right here. Not really, I'm just showing some self-control because the spot where I jumped them two big bucks in full velvet back in the end of July, middle of July maybe. Yeah, middle of July. The wind is not right for that spot. Normally I would just be salivating over it, not even care, like I'm just going, climb a tree and pray Jesus take the wheel. But this time I got another spot where I know there's deer movement, but the wind is perfect for it, and I'm just really gonna go. It's beautiful weather out here, man. It was a full moon this morning, so whatever. Some people say that's bad, some people say it don't matter. Your boy's going hunting, that's all I know. I'm gonna go get up in a tree. I got look, I'm going in with my crossbow and my climber on my back. This bag, it's a really good bag, but I had it last year because I'm hunting on I was hunting out of a saddle on a platform. That's the word I was looking for. I was going to say lock on. It's not a lock on. I was hunting out of a saddle on a platform, and I had my homemade camera arm. I just had a bunch of crap that I needed to put in it, and it was very bulky. But I'm not using the camera arm this year. I'm just going to use one of these right here, and I might not have as good rotation or 360 view, but it's just lighter to carry. I just want to go in with stuff in my cargo pockets, and this is, I'm not going to say a practice run. I did like a observation sit back in July. So it's not really an observation sit. It's a practice run. The first hunt of the year always is, trying to get everything dialed in. But I mean, the weather's great. The high's like 85. It's going to drop back down to 60 tonight. I don't know if y'all can see on the clock out machine, it's September the 17th. It's 2 o'clock. I'm going for an afternoon hunt. The wind's out of the southwest, and it's going to be straight south according to the Weather Channel, or the AccuWeather app, which is creepily accurate sometimes. I don't know how they do that, but anyways, I will see y'all at the spot. Boy, I tell you what, you gotta love public land hunting. I got signed in and drove about 10 minutes to where I was gonna hunt because I couldn't go where I want to hunt because of the wind, and there's a truck. That's all right. I got a couple more spots I'm thinking about, but I might just have to wing it. The place I wanted to go, I mean, technically I could do like an observation sit and try to see where those bucks exit when they do come out, which is not a bad idea, but I just didn't want to get in there and leave my scent off in there, before I get a chance to kill them and spook them out of there. I think I'd be better off just not going to that area and finding somewhere else to hunt. I mean, it's 3:17 and there's already a guy at that spot. Granted, I will say, before I actually got to where I was wanting to go, where his truck is, there's a tree down over the road. So, I mean, I couldn't even get to where I wanted to go if he wasn't there because there's a tree down. So, that's just how it is, man. You're not always in the loop, or you don't always know what's going to happen out here. That's just the crazy thing about hunting public land. I know the types of conditions these bucks like to bed in and to really just live in, and it's in the swamp bottoms. And this property is like surrounded by a huge swamp. It butts up to the Savannah River. So I'm probably going to post up in a new spot in a swamp bottom where the wind is in my face and just see what I can see. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm trying to think about, well, yeah, I'll just update y'all whenever I get in the woods. I made it to the spot where I'm gonna try to hunt. I didn't want to hunt this spot because it's a long walk. This is the first spot I ever scouted. I used my wife's tablet to video everything, and I lost the foot. Oh, no. I used my wife's aunt's 1980 camcorder that I cannot hook up or figure out how to download the video. I found the most giant rubs in this bottom, but I had to walk forever to get there. And it's just a lot with all the gear. I did that in the off season with no gear. So needless to say, I haven't made it back to this spot, but I was just driving by on the main road and the gate was open. I drove almost all the way down here. I don't have to walk. I'm gonna show y'all. My car is turned around. I came in and I turned it around. I came in from that way, turned my car around right here, parked it here, and there's the field. That's the field that I went to. And on the other side of the field is a swamp bottom where I found those giant rubs. The wind is perfect for this. So I'm gonna hunt the corner of the field just to see if something circles around before entering the field. Because the way I'm playing the wind, if I'm the field, the wind will be coming like this. So I'm gonna hunt on this side of the field just in case something circles around before entering. I might not see anything, but at least I ain't gotta walk. And it's a beautiful day, baby. The birds are singing. I feel like a Disney princess. All right, I'm gonna get ready and I'll see y'all probably on the walk in because it's not gonna be long. I just realized I left the clip that holds my phone on my old camera arm. So if I do shoot something, if a shooter walks out, I'm not going to be able to film it because I don't have anything to attach my phone to. So I dropped the ball on that. Dang. But if I just see a random deer, I'll film it with my hands. So, all right, let me finish up, get ready, and we'll walk in. All right, here's the field. And I'm hunting. And there's my car. That was an easy walk. I'm about to set up in the corner of this field, and then I'll show y'all my setup. All right, y'all. I'm up here in my tree. It's been an absolute circus. The first spot I went to, there was a dude there. Came to this spot, and it was like it was meant to be. And when I went to try to get in the corner of that field, there wasn't no trees, but there was a trail going down off the field. So I went down, I saw a bunch of tracks, and I was gonna set up right there, but I couldn't find a tree. So I kept looking, and I jumped one single big deer, probably a buck. So I came to the other side of the field, hoping that maybe he will circle back this afternoon. And I don't know, maybe give me a shot. I'm in a beautiful setup though. The breeze is blowing. The mosquitoes ain't too bad. Thank you, Jesus. It's perfect. I'll show y'all what I'm working with. I feel like if I see something down here, it's probably gonna be a shooter. The wind's perfect. It's blowing right back to where I came in. So we'll see. This is getting crazy. I just came to this spot because the other spots were occupied, and I'm seeing deer everywhere. I had to turn the camera off on that 8-point. Trying to kill a mosquito. I had to turn the camera off on the 8-point because if he would have kept coming my way, I was going to blast him. But he did not. I've already seen like 4 deer. And it's just now about to be quitting time, so it's prime time, baby. I really wish I'd have brought my dang camera handle so I could mount my phone and record a shot. I really want to see where the arrow hits. But whatever. I happen to land in a really good spot. There's a trail right in front of me, and the wind's in my face. So, if a shooter does come by, he's gonna get pokey. That sounds terrible. He's gonna get drilled. Also sounds terrible. I'm going to shoot him if he comes by. Alright. Well, this is it, baby. Prime time. Let's get it. There's a buck coming in. There's 2 bucks coming in. I'm about to lose my crap. I'm not going to be able to film. I'm about to shoot one of these dudes. this thicket right in front of me, kind of play fighting. Yeah, here we go. Let's go, boy. That was the best hunt of my life. I saw like 10 deer, and I mean 6, I didn't even get them all on camera. 6 to 8 of them were bucks. Because I don't know if the ones far off were spikes. That first one I got on film real good was a spike. Maybe not even the first one. I don't even remember, bro. That was crazy. Man, what a hunt. After just absolutely striking out at the spot I was going to. But I stuck to my principle of not going to that's not even the spot I want to go where Big Daddy's at. Granted, some of those deer were probably about as big as him. I couldn't really tell because they wouldn't come near me. And I think I know why. I think they were spooked. They're not stupid. They didn't get that big for a reason. And I think the reason they didn't come to me and only that little spike did was because I stuck out. I didn't have enough cover where I was in my tree. I thought I had more, but I really didn't. And the reason I say that is because the last 2 deer that came out on me, I had like a little 4-point, maybe even a 6-point. It's probably like a little basket 6 came out right at last light. And right before that, a doe. The doe didn't blow at me, but as soon as she came out of the thicket, she looked and her legs stiffened up and she walked real stiff and like side-eyed me, and then she hopped off. Well, the 6-point, he was coming down the trail. He did the same thing. Once he realized and looked up, he freaked out. So I got to do better picking my trees. I ain't gonna lie, bro, I was whipped. And honestly, in that area, that was the best tree I could get for where I was at, because the truth is, if I would have explored any further to try to find a tree, I would have bumped all those deer, because they were all bedded within 50 to 100 yards of the tree I climbed. So all that crap they talk about, if you make any noise, you're done. Bro, I got a climber and I dropped one of the things on it, it hit, and I'm just shaking my head like I don't even want to climb the tree now because nothing's coming out. I saw more deer than I ever saw in my life. That brings me to my next point. You got to put that work in, man. I put that work in on that climber when I didn't want to, putting duct tape and trying to make it as quiet as possible. So when I did drop the thing, it wasn't like a bing, it was just like a boop. It was I can't think of the word. A dull, there it is. It was like a dull bang, and I was really quiet getting up the tree, because with that climber, people talk about they make noise, but if you listen to the squirrels, you don't make no more noise than the squirrels. So if you don't do a bunch of extra stuff, the deer, if they can't see you, they probably just think you're a squirrel getting up a tree. And so that's my takeaway, man. I put that work in, I got that stand quiet, and if I'd have known there was deer that close, I would have climbed the tree a lot further away. I'll just say that. So thank God I didn't know. Thank God. I wasn't even planning to go to that spot, and I just found a honey hole. Granted, I mean, I can't go hunting again for probably like another week, and I don't know if I'm going to go back to that spot because the wind might not be good for it. You know, I stuck to my principle of not hunting unless the wind was good.